Hi there. I'm Jessie Brightly, and I'm a creative coach that helps empower my fellow offbeat creatives just like you to reach their goals and find their purpose. Today, we're going to go through my digital download, Finding Your Purpose through Ikigai together. And hopefully by the end of the exercise, you will have a little bit of a better idea on what your next step is towards your big life goal. Okay, now we have our sheet filled out for the 4 bubbles of what I'm good at, what I love, what the world needs, and what I can get paid for. So this is where we go back to the Venn diagram and we fill this in and see how these can overlap. And take a look at what there are in terms of recurring themes. So a lot of my answers over here had to do with helping others, creativity, sparkles, inspiring others, encouraging others, fun, anything that has to do with basically being a coach. And even down here, what I can get paid for, it was coaching. Up here, what I'm good at, being bossy. I have been told that, so that's in there. And you want to see where these can come together. And so I love creativity and helping other people, motivating other people. I also love learning, but can I necessarily learn for money? Maybe, maybe not. I'm going to say that might not be exactly my goal right now. I also do love event planning, but event planning, if you'll see, doesn't necessarily align with what the world needs right now to me and what I'm good at necessarily or what I can get paid for. So when I was an event planner for my sorority, I had fun. I loved it. But do I think I could get paid for it personally? No, because I don't think I have enough experience with it, and I don't think that I would enjoy it as a job. So, and I don't think that the events that I want to plan are exactly what the world need. But you can spin it in any way because a wedding is something the world needs. It's a joyous occasion and people want to get married, and enjoying what they do when they get married is important. So these are all things that you look at differently through your own lens. And in the second page here, you see that you're going over these intersections here. So your vocation is a combination of what the world needs and what you can get paid for. So when you look at this sheet and you go through, okay, what the world needs, what I can get paid for, and you'll come up with your vocation ideas. Then profession ideas come from what you're good at and what you can get paid for. So what I'm good at, what I can get paid for. And your passion is what you love and what you're good at. So your passion is basically what you can't get paid for. So that would be event planning for me, because I don't think that I could get paid for it personally. And your mission is what the world needs and what you love. So what I love and what the world needs. I do love sparkles and empowering others, and I do think the world needs that. So maybe the world doesn't necessarily need me doing my positive affirmation Mondays, and perhaps I don't get money from that, but it's empowering to others and it's helpful. So that could be my mission. And that is all part of the Ikigai. And it all comes together. And so the whole purpose of this worksheet is to get you thinking about how all of these aspects of what drives you can come together and create your purpose and your goals. And so circle your 3 favorite responses from each prompt and write them out. How can those responses tie together? And so on the 3rd page of your worksheet, 4th page, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4th, counting, you're looking at how these things can correlate and how they can come together. So I'm both a visual person in terms of just looking at shapes and how they come together, as well as writing everything out and having a record of it. So when you write it all out, then you come back to the Venn diagram and you draw it out pretty much, and then you come back and write out how it all ties together. And the final page, the 5th page of your little workbook, is going to be anything that surprised you. And that's important because hopefully this got you a little more free flow than just stubbornly thinking, okay, this is what I know I'm good at. This is stuff that I have thought my entire life, because hopefully you asked friends and family what you're good at back here. And so if there's anything that surprised you, write it down here. And now, important to note, what are your steps going forward with all of this knowledge now? What are you going to do differently? Or what are you going to now do that incorporates all of this knowledge? And that's the most important thing that I want to leave you with, is what are you going to do going forward, prepared with all of this knowledge now? That's super important. And that was your finding your purpose through the Japanese concept of Ikigai. Congrats, you did it. All right, that was it. Easy peasy, right? And now you've got your next step towards your big life goal, ready to go in your 5-page worksheet that we just did together. You got to hang it up on your wall, commemorate this moment, and get excited for the next few weeks as you follow out with that next big step. I'm so excited for you, and I'm so excited to hear about your progress. Comment below with what your next big step is. I would love to hear about it. Subscribe and hit that little alarm bell so you know when the next video comes out. And be sure to check out the next Transformation Tuesday. My name is Jessie Brightly, creative coach. I hope you have a fantastic week.